Here we go. Cool. What's up guys, and welcome once again to another video. In this week's video, we're going to be learning about a cool effect in Photoshop, also known as the tilt shift effect. Yes, tilt shift. Now, you probably know what I'm talking about now. There is plenty of, tilt shift photography out there. If you're not familiar with tilt shift, it's basically when one part of your picture is in complete focus and you have two other parts, the top and the bottom, usually out of focus. Now, this effect makes things look like they're miniature or they're small, like a tiny planet. You can also apply this to video as well, and it looks really, really awesome on video. But today we're going to be learning how to do this on your photos. We're going to go ahead and use Photoshop. Now, if you have the latest version of Photoshop, which is the latest Adobe Creative Cloud 2020, it's going to be a lot easier than how I originally learned how to do this in Photoshop years ago. So once you have your images ready, go ahead, throw them into Photoshop. Now, one thing that I must set and get out of the way is that this effect works a little bit better, I would say way better, when you are taking the picture from a very high place, either a drone shot, or if you live like in a high-rise building, or if you were ever like in a helicopter ride and taking pictures. Anything that you are looking down, this effect is gonna work great. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into Photoshop and get right into it. Can't be wasting any time. Okay, so once you have your images ready, go ahead, throw them into Photoshop. And the first thing that you're gonna do once your picture opens up in Photoshop, as you can see, I have this nice picture of the part of the Austin skyline. And what you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and click on Filter. And then there's a option with blur gallery, and you can see it right here, tilt shift. Once you select tilt shift, you're going to see right away that you have two solid lines and two stripe lines, dash lines on the top and the bottom. Now, what this does is the two dash lines on the top and the bottom, anything that's above those dash lines or on the bottom part, on the bottom of those dash lines is going to be completely out of focus. Anything that's in between the two solid lines, it's going to be the part of your image that's going to be completely in focus. All of these lines, you can adjust them according to how you want them to look on your picture. And you can also adjust the amount of blur that you want to add to your picture. What I recommend is that you do somewhere between 30 and 50. With that kind of a blur amount, it gives you like the best result for this tilt shift effect. If you want to be a little bit more subtle, you can go ahead and put it on 20 or 25, and you will still see a little bit of blur, and you will still be able to see the parts that are completely focused on your image. As you can see here, I feel like I'm gonna need to pull mine down a little bit because in my particular scenario, I want to get these buildings right here to be the main part or the focus part of my image. Once I feel like this whole thing is in the right place and that's kind of where I want it to be, go ahead and push OK and let Photoshop do its thing. Takes a couple of seconds, and as you can see, it has done it, and there it is, guys. Tilt shift effect. That was easy, right? We're gonna go ahead and do another little example. This is another picture that I took from my drone. This is the pedestrian bridge here in Austin, Texas. And same thing, we're gonna go to Filter, Blur Gallery, and Tilt Shift. We want to make sure that your blur, it's about between 40 and 50. We're going to go ahead and put 46 on this one. We're going to go ahead and bring it down a little bit. We can even extend this one down a little bit more, just a tad. All right. Once you're happy where you put your little lines and you are ready to go ahead and push OK. Let Photoshop do its thing. And boom, there you go. As you can see, it looks like it's like a little tiny planet and everything is in miniature form. When you do this in video, it also looks really, really awesome. I will have a future video on how to do this in Premiere Pro. If you do want to learn how to do this in video, please comment below and I will definitely make that video in the future. So, all right, so we are completely done here. Now this is a cool effect. I really don't use it that much, which is the reason why I haven't purchased a tilt shift lens. One, because they are very, very expensive. And this is something that I don't really do that much, so I really have no use to have an actual tilt shift lens, especially if I can achieve almost the same effect in Photoshop. Now, I will have to say that if you do this with the actual tilt shift lens, your results are going to be so much better than how we do it here. But again, since I don't do this that often, I am completely happy with the results that I get from Photoshop. So that was it, guys. This is the tilt shift effect, and it's something very, very easy to do. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. This really helps out the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. That is right down there, and that is completely free of charge. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells so you can get notified when I upload new videos. And if you do want to try this tilt shift effect, make sure to tag me on Instagram @SoyRicardo. I want to check out what you guys are doing. With that said, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. That's pretty much it, guys. Again, thanks for watching this short video, this short tutorial. Let's see if I can say tutorial. It's gonna be hard. So basically what this effect does is makes everything look miniature. Now there are actual lenses that do this.